Hello creatives! Do you know what are the assets or the assets panel on Adobe XD? What are these things that are so important for us in order to organize our file? If you don't worry, keep with me because on this video I gotta show everything you must know in order to nail the assets panel on Adobe XD. But before we start, I must tell that this video is part of a series of videos that I've been creating in order to share the entire process of creating the UI Accessibility Kit on Adobe XD. And this video has the sponsorship from Adobe, the Adobe Creative Residency Community Fund. If you want to know more about it, then you can check the description down below. And let's go to the computer because there I will show everything. And here I am on the computer, and of course, for me to show you, I gotta open the Adobe XD, and here I am. Do you remember this text from the last video, where I showed you all these titles and this kind of stuff, and I have said a lot of good tips about text and accessibility? If you don't, you can watch it on somewhere. I will leave a card like up there, probably. I hope so. And then in order for us to learn what is the assets panel, well, first we must open the assets panel. And how we do that? It's pretty easy. Here are the tools, and what you want is here on the bottom left. And if you click in here, the first icon on the bottom left, assets. Here's the assets panel. And why is this so important? I gotta show you. Imagine that I have all these kinds of headings and titles and everything else. If I select all of them and then I press in this plus button, it will add all the character styles that are referent to these texts. And this is pretty important because let's imagine the following situation. I want to create an app like with 3 screens. Oh, what a wonderful app. The 3 screens app. This is the name of the app. And here it has a title. Oops, title. The font's white. This is why you aren't seeing. But if I just select the text and click here, it will appear and it's wrong. Oh, title. And let's imagine I want a subtitle just the bottom of it. I hope so. And let's imagine I will just create any random text in the bottom of that. I can use this plugin in Ipsum Generator. I can just hold the text and press here, and it will add the text for me, but I want it to be on the 6 points text. And now imagine that I want to duplicate all these titles into my other screens, like Ctrl G, Ctrl G, Ctrl G, D. I'm not sure. Like you must press this Ctrl. This is what you must press to duplicate, because I'm not sure that I'm saying G or G. Yeah, for me it's all the same. Sorry, sorry, English natives. I love you, but I can't nail your language. It's so hard. But let's imagine that I want, after I had created like 3 screens, or I could create more. Like imagine I would create like 20 screens, a lot of screens, and then my client says, "Hey, can you change the font? Can you change the size?" And then you keep, can I? Of course you can, because you had created the assets, the character styles. And now if you want to change the title for all of them, for all instances of the title 1, you just came to the assets panel, like here. Then you right click and edit, and then you can change whatever you want. You can even change the color, like, oh, I want it to be green, I don't know, maybe blue, and I want it bigger. Clients always want text to be bigger, right? And now it has changed in all the screens, and this is why you must use the assets panel. And on this panel you can also add like colors. For example, if I just click here and press the plus button, it will already add all the colors that I wanted from here. And for example, if I want to create like this, this wonderful green screen on all of my screens, like this. Never mind the position or whatever, just to show you what will happen. Shift C to center, and here Shift C. And if I want to change the color again. My client doesn't like green. He doesn't like the environment. He like rocks. So let's change it to gray. And now it's done. Imagine the situation with a huge application, with a huge website, with a lot of screens. Then these assets panels would be really important. So this is why you must try to use it. Instead of just start creating your screens and creating everything else, first focus on creating the titles you want to use, the colors you use. Or for example, here on the components, if you create a button just like that, let me see. And now I can select the button, like the text and the form, and I can press this plus button, and now it has a component. You can double click on the name to rename it. And if I use this button on all of my screens, like I can select all of them, like here, Control V, and now I'll just pull down. And if I want to change this button, it's this easy. I can come like from in this one, and I right click, and then I go to Edit Main Component or Control Shift K. And here you can change your button. For example, if I want to use that green there, you can, and you can change the color of the text. You can change the text alignment. You can change everything. So this is why it's so important to use the assets panel, because this will help you if you need to change anything in the color and text or anything else in your application. So for today, this is it. I hope you liked. I hope you overcome my bad English skills. I hope I'm getting better on that. So please subscribe, leave your comments, keep following my work because I'm working so hard on my UI accessibility kit. Yeah, and if you want to know, I have already something like this dog on my UI accessibility kit. So you can be curious, you can be anxious about my UI accessibility kit that I will be launching soon for free and for everybody to use. So thanks for watching.